Good afternoon, Lincoln. Mitzi Cruz here, host of Lincoln Live, and today we are live with Matt Crawford. Matt comes to us from
Far West Rents and Ready Mix.
Yeah, I always want to say Camp Far West Rents, but that's not what it is. It's Far West Rents and Ready Mix.
Yep.
And he's here to tell us more about this exciting Lincoln business who's really been a cornerstone of the community for many, many years. So, first of all, Matt, I want to thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thanks for having me.
And can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Matt Crawford, been in Lincoln forever. My wife, Sylvia, and I, we've lived here forever. We took over Far West Rents back in 2009, and we have 3 kids, 8, 7, and 2. All 2 of them are over at Carlin C. Coppin. And we do the equipment rental over there. I went to college at Chico State, took over the business in 2009, like I said, and been doing it since then. I've been in the rental industry for 15, 20 years.
Oh, wow.
I started at Far West Rents back when I started in high school, or when I was in high school, I started there.
Oh.
And been a couple of other places, but ended up there. It's nice, close to home, and I know everybody, or almost everybody in Lincoln now that it's so big, but
yeah,
it's nice. So,
and that's one of the reasons we actually do the show is, as we continue to grow, and there's a lot of people that are coming in from neighboring communities, just really preserving the history and the heritage of Lincoln, and just allowing people like yourself, who's been a cornerstone, been part of this community for many, many years, to really tell your story, and so
yeah.
So one of the things that I found interesting is that, initially when I first moved here, we would always drive by Far West Rents, and I had no idea what it was, or what you guys are doing over there. And so
there's a bunch of different stuff sitting over there in the yard, huh?
Yeah, it's hard to know. So I think over the years, I've started to kind of get a grasp. But can you tell everybody kind of what it is that your business offers? What do you guys do? Who your customers are?
Yeah. Well, we got just about everything. Anywhere for the homeowner, the small contractor, landscaper, to the big industrial contractor. We've got scissor lifts, boom lifts for those guys, excavators, tractors, skid steer loaders, and then you got all your landscape and tools like rototillers, trenchers, jackhammers, saws, ready-mix concrete. We refill propane tanks for your barbecue, for your RV. You save a little bit of money doing that by refilling. We sell trailer parts and accessories. We do trailer hitches for cars, trucks, gooseneck hitches for the big trailers, trailer rentals, landscape supplies. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, and for those of you guys that are watching live, we are here live in Behrman's Plaza, so I'd love to get some feedback as far as the audio. I know they're doing the live music now, and so we've got like a helicopter overhead. We've got some folks walking by, just kind of a lot of activity today in Behrman's Plaza, so please let us know. We love your comments, your feedback. And another thing is, you guys know this show is very interactive, so please ask Matt your questions. Get your questions answered right now live, and comment. So that's the kind of thing that we like to hear. So when we were talking offline, you had mentioned that one of the things that you guys do with Ready Mix is concrete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got the, like a big Ready Mix truck. It's a big drum that spins going down the road. So we basically have the same thing, but it's a miniature version that somebody with their pickup truck can come pick it up. We put a yard of concrete in there, and they can drive it home and dump it where they need it, or wheelbarrow it where they need it. But the good thing is, if you only need a yard or maybe 2 yards of concrete, you're going to save a bunch of money, because a big concrete truck is going to charge you outrageous amounts for short load fees.
Right.
So you come and get just a yard of concrete, you could save $200, $300, $400 just by, using the. It's going to take a little bit more labor.
Sure.
But it's going to save some money and time, and that way. But yeah, so we always got those going. We're open 7 days a week.
Okay.
Every day of the week we're there. Sundays are a little bit short, but Saturdays we're there, or Monday through Saturday we're there 7 to 5.
Okay.
So it's good to be there, for a lot of the homeowners on the weekends to get some stuff done, especially now before it gets to be winter time and, we still got decent weather to work in. So
right.
It's a good time to get stuff done.
What are your Sunday hours?
Sunday we're 9 to 2.
Okay.
It's a little bit shorter day, just give my guys, some time at home and
of course
a little bit of rest, and people can go to church or have some breakfast with their family too before they start working.
So how many employees do you actually employ?
Right now we have 5. We're at 5 right now. Just lost one, went to play football, but he might be coming back. But they're pretty much all full time. I like to hire a lot of times kids that come out of the high school.
Right.
A lot of the kids from the Lincoln High School farm, they go out there, they learn a lot of stuff out there at the school farm. Get the kids over there, they learn a lot of different things, servicing equipment and customer service and
right.
That sort of thing. So we got 5 full-time guys right now.
Okay, cool. And so you took over the business in 2009, correct?
Yeah.
So tell us what that's been like. So were you a business owner prior, or?
No, I was working for a couple other rental corporations, big companies, and on the road every day.
Yeah.
Getting home late. Of course, I didn't have all the kids at that time, but still, it got old being on the road. I wasn't too into that.
Right.
And the previous owners, they were ready to retire, so I said, heck yeah, it's 3 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
Super easy commute. I already knew the business. I worked at that location for several years, so I knew how that operated. But in 2009 was pretty bad. It was when I took over, the economy was just in the dumps.
Right.
Nobody was spending money.
Yeah.
It was tough for the first 2 years. But every year since I took over, it's been better. We've grown. We've gotten all new equipment. Every year we're replacing or adding to the fleet. So it's been awesome. I couldn't ask for anything more. And with the great group of guys I got, I mean, they're awesome. I can depend on them and go on vacation for a little bit.
No, as a business owner, that is huge.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me and the family, so we like to get out and play and do fun things.
So I've actually seen you guys really step up, and a lot of different things that have happened in the community. You guys were right there, when there was the dog park being built.
Yep.
At McBean Park with the Lincoln Leadership class, or Leadership Lincoln rather.
Yeah.
And then you guys were involved with another, I don't even remember what it was. There was something recently, another project in Lincoln that you guys, I believe, had donated some.
Oh, we're, as much as we can, we're going to help out Reno Penders and the Lincoln Creekside Elementary. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Creekside Elementary. Good friends with Mr. Penders over there and several of the teachers over there at the school. And Coppin, I help out Coppin as much as I can too. Obviously, our kids go there. But yeah, ever since I took over, I grew up in this community, and the previous owners did the same thing. They helped out as much as they could, and we're going to continue the same tradition. I help out. I coached baseball, softball, soccer, did all that, helped them out as much as possible. They did, I helped out the Little League with building the batting cages over there. We're going to try to get a new snack shack built over there soon.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Just as much as we can do to help, in our capabilities. I love to help out as much as possible.
Well, I think that right there is really what makes Lincoln so special. Not only that all the citizens are looking to collaborate and help out, but it's it really starts with the businesses as well as the rest of the general population. And
the Lincoln businesses are awesome here. They're as far as I know, everyone that I've ever talked to, they're always helping as much as they can as well.
Totally.
Everybody here is just great. Yeah. And it's been the same ever since I've been old enough to be involved. So it's been good.
So you grew up here. So did you go to Coppin as well?
I did not. My wife did.
Oh, okay.
She went to Coppin. She was on this side of town. I was on the west side of town. So I went to Glen Edwards from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade.
That's right. I forgot that used to be K through 8.
Yep. So I was there for 8 years. But yeah, and my father-in-law, actually, he was born in Lincoln. He was born in that little rock house over there by the old Ace Hardware, by the Dollar Tree thing.
Oh, wow.
Right by the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
He was born in Lincoln, so I mean our families go back quite a ways.
Yeah. Wow, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. And you know, what I find really cool is that, you know, we've grown so much. We're at almost 50,000 people in this community, but there are a lot of still, you just get that feeling of being small town Lincoln, even now that it's much bigger. And the city and the chamber, they've done a great job too. You know, bringing everything down and doing all the modifications in the art alley and the music and the lights and everything down here. It's been awesome. Yeah.
Bringing everybody together.
Such a special place.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
one of the things, again, we like to encourage interaction, but we also like it when you guys share our live video. Let us know that you shared so that you can be entered into our weekly raffle. And so this week we have...
I left it at the shops, but you can come get it. It's a $40 gift certificate for whatever you want to use it towards. Propane, ready-mix concrete, a rental, whatever you like, doesn't expire. $40 gift certificate, like I said. It's at 649 7th Street, right here in downtown Lincoln, and come grab it if you win it.
So you guys they're right next to what gas station is that now? I don't even know.
It's Chevron now,
but
Chevron. Also right next to City Hall.
That's right. So they're kind of sandwiched in between.
Yeah.
So do we have any questions, comments? How we doing on our shares?
We have a few shares. We've got a few people watching.
Dave says Matt and the guys at Far West Rentals are great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Jennifer Nell says that you guys are the best.
Thank you, Jen.
And they can hear you guys okay.
Oh, perfect, because I'm like yelling.
Good. I feel like I'm yelling too.
You guys, there is so much background noise going on here right now. We got the fountain, we got the music.
I thought it'd be loud at the shop, but...
Yeah. And Della Ramsey says good job as well, and of course lots of love, and
Nice.
You know, we've got a lot of people watching live right now, so
awesome.
Good. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Tuning in.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you know, I always try to kind of like picture, you know, as a homeowner, if there were like a project, you know, that you would need to kind of come visit your store for, what would that look like?
Oh man, it depends on what you're doing.
Sure.
First, call us.
Okay.
And tell us what you're doing. I mean, we're pretty helpful. All of us know pretty well a lot of the different projects that need to be done at the house and what tools you would need. But we'll get you started on the right track. I mean, and we're going to do whatever we can to save you money as well, because it's not inexpensive to rent,
sure,
but it's way less expensive than buying the equipment that you're only going to use one time.
Right.
And then have to store it and service it and, you know, whatever. But like if you're going to tear out your front yard, it depends. I mean, we could talk to you about if it's already wet or, you know, if it's all dead and dry, if you're going to use a sod cutter, if you're going to need a tractor or a skid steer loader to get it out.
Sure.
A dump trailer to load it up into, haul it off. A rototiller after to till it all up and mix in your new dirt, which we have. The new dirt you can have delivered and put on there and mix it all in good. Rollers to roll the new sod on, you know, lawn roller. You can rent those as well. Trenchers for your sprinklers, your new sprinklers.
Yeah.
Drains, got the trenchers. You know, it's a step-by-step process, and a lot of the equipment that we have has half-day rates.
Okay.
And so, because a lot of the daily rates are more expensive, obviously, but if you can get you get everything ready, you come rent your tool, you only need it for a couple hours, you know, you're going to save some money.
Right.
So you can do it that way. Come get a tool for 4 hours, come back and get the next tool for 4 hours. You know?
Oh, that's perfect.
And
Yeah.
do you have workers that can help with these projects?
No.
Just with the planning process,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We do know a lot of contractors, and a lot of contractors leave their cards at my business that are capable of concrete, electrical work, landscaping, pavers, everything. So that's another thing. If you call in and you're looking for that type of help or a contractor to do that, we know all the good ones, and we can point you in the right direction or give you their phone number to contact and get you on the right path of that way.
And you guys have fence post diggers, everything, right?
Oh yeah, that's what Creekside's using today, is just a 2-person auger.
Yeah.
For drilling holes for their posts for their playground.
Yeah.
Get all that set, and I'm sure they'll either be back for concrete or something to get them set up.
Yeah. Step 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The step-by-step process.
Yeah.
But we could help you get through almost anything.
That's awesome.
And if we don't have it, I've got a lot of sources that I can pull equipment from.
Yeah.
So we'll do our best to find what you're looking for.
And I think, did you have a question, Lucia?
Yeah. Is there any special like licensing or requirements for the larger equipment that you guys require? Or?
Nope. We can kind of gauge on who's getting what, and we do a really good job of teaching somebody how to use it too. I mean, somebody that's never ever been on a tractor before is probably not going to come rent one. They're probably going to hire somebody to do it. But
That actually sounds fun.
it's not that hard to do, and we could teach somebody in the yard. We got plenty of space. We can teach them the basics on how to use it.
That is awesome.
And make sure that they're going to be safe on the equipment. But it's not that, we've never really had any issues with that sort of thing. The aerial equipment can be a little bit more. You're supposed to have certifications for forklifts and boom lifts, man lifts, that sort of thing. And there's a lot of OSHA and ANSI requirements required for that. So that's a little bit different level. But everything else is pretty. So we can go tear up a lot of stuff. Tear up your dirt.
Yeah. Let's go play, have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. And I understand you guys have rocks and landscape. Do you have like bark and?
Yeah, so we don't carry a whole bunch of stuff just because we don't have the space.
Yeah.
But I carry basic black and brown bark most of the time until winter time hits, and then I don't stock it too much just because nobody's really doing anything, and it'll just get all messed up.
Yeah.
We carry a topsoil compost mix for planting, flower beds, new lawns, whatever, and then rock for basically building materials. 3/4 crushed rock, road base for like underneath concrete, con mix, pea gravel for drainage and stuff like that.
Sure.
So the basics for building supplies.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I want to open it back up. Like to know what your questions are, your comments.
Lana Benson Parr from Creekside.
Yes.
So thank you for helping out with the Creekside Oaks Playground.
Oh, of course. Anything I can do to help, Lana.
Yeah. Hi, Lana.
Lana.
We just met her last week, so
She's great.
she's awesome.
Her and Mrs. Stephanie Mall over there.
Oh my
teachers,
gosh.
There's some great people over there.
So Stephanie was one of our, Stephanie taught 2 of my kids, I think. 1 or 2
nice.
of my kids, yeah. A long time ago. So that was a while back, and then
Good.
yeah. But the Mall family, we've interviewed Mike Mall, we've
Yeah.
interviewed Jennifer Mall,
Yeah,
and
talk
so
about a long-standing family in the
totally,
area.
yeah, and just really great people. I just love it how great people know great people.
Exactly.
That's so awesome.
Good.
Now, one of the things I really want to encourage you guys, especially as we're going into the holiday season, just remember, as we're shopping locally and we're supporting local businesses, it keeps the money in our community, and it really just helps to, Lincoln to grow, and just, it's good for us all. So, that's part of the reason why we want to always make sure that we're showcasing and highlighting local businesses as much as we can, and just really keep the money here in the community.
Exactly.
So,
And it's almost Thanksgiving time, so if you need propane, come before Wednesday night. Last year, I think we had a line of, I don't know, we were there. We normally close at 5, but I think we closed at 6 or 6:30. There's just tons of people coming Wednesday night to get propane for their turkey cooking.
So is that like for barbecuing turkeys or deep frying? Or?
Deep frying was popular for a while there.
Yeah.
I think there's still people doing it. And then there's guys still using on the regular barbecue. And, gas-powered smokers and stuff like that. So, but there's a lot of propane that gets sold right before Thanksgiving.
I can imagine.
So come early.
Yeah.
So do you guys have competitive prices like with gas stations who sell the propane tanks, or?
Yeah, it's actually, if you come to refill your tank, you're going to spend less money.
Then exchanging.
Exchanging is convenient if we're closed, or you have a tank that's not working properly or something like that, you can go exchange it out. But I'm not 100% sure on their policies on filling the tanks, but I don't think they're full.
Yeah.
They can only go to a certain capacity. I think it has to do with the Department of Transportation, what they can haul down the road. I'm not 100% sure, but you get less gas. If you have any gas left in your tank that you're going to trade in, you lose that.
Yeah.
So then you're up to paying $5-6 a gallon for propane, and I think right now it's $3.59 a gallon. Definitely cheaper than diesel or fuel at the pump, and it doesn't fluctuate like at the pump. It stays the same for a long time at our shop. But yeah, you're and then you only pay for what you need. If
Right.
you only need 2.5 gallons to fill up your tank, then you're out of there pretty cheap. So it's a pretty good way to go.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer to me, for sure.
Yeah.
I have learned from filling with you guys that you guys do fill it fuller. Yeah.
Well, we fill it up to what the max you're allowed to. You're allowed to fill it up to 80% of capacity. So we know how to do that, and that's where we put it to. And yeah, and there's a lot of places that do refilling that charge you a minimum as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they'll charge you a minimum 5 gallons,
Yeah.
no matter what you get. And a lot of those are in Roseville and whatever, but
Yeah.
not in town. But so if you see that, then you're kind of losing out on some money. But it's all about convenience too. If you 7 o'clock and you're cooking dinner and you just ran out of gas, you're going to the Tower Mart to swap it out.
Right.
So-
No options.
Yeah, yeah.
Stick it in the oven.
But that's why we're there 7 days a week too, to try to help people out.
So when people come in to rent your supplies, do they have to sign a contract so you don't get any like broken supplies back?
We always get broken stuff back. But yes, we have a rental contract. It's extensive. It fills up the entire back page of the contract, as well as a long paragraph on the bottom of the front page. So there's a lot to it. We try to make sure that the customer is aware of all their responsibilities. Broken equipment can happen all kinds. I mean, it can be a faulty something on the machine. All machines break.
Right.
But if you're digging, this area is the worst for digging in the ground. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of clay, and then you go out by the lake, and there's a lot of rock and
Coarse.
oh man, it's
Yeah.
hard dirt.
Totally.
So you get a trencher out there, and it breaks a tooth off. We're not really going to charge the customer probably for that.
Yeah.
Just kind of depends, and it depends on the equipment. If it's half worn out.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say. It's a case by case basis, but yeah, we got a contract that you got to sign, and so you're aware of all those policies.
I think, one of the main things for me is that anytime I've ever come over there for anything, I mean, it's like you guys are there, you're greeting us, you're like on
That'd
it.
be like Les Schwab. Run a little faster.
It's kind of like, when you go to the car sales lot and all of a sudden all the guys come, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just there, they're there to help. And, hey, what is it? Sometimes it takes me a little while to get to the point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I communicate, so it's really cool because you guys will stand there and listen
Yeah.
to my story, and then you'll say, okay, this is what you need to do. Let's start at the beginning.
Well, the other thing too is a lot of the contractors and during the week we get a lot of contractors come in, and they're in a hurry too. Time's money.
Right.
I mean, they got guys sitting at the job site, just waiting for them to get back with the equipment or concrete, or if they're getting their second load of concrete. So we got to try to get you guys, customers, anybody, in and out as quickly as possible.
Right.
So I really I tell my guys all the time, I said we need to make sure we're on it.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Well, you guys do a fantastic
Oh,
job.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've never heard anybody have any complaints. You guys are just phenomenal.
Oh, they're out there.
Well, I
Glad
don't.
not that many though.
Yeah, I don't ever hear them.
Good. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
So, did you guys have any additional questions, comments, any final shares, anything going on there? While we're kind of giving it a minute for you guys to kind of wrap up your shares, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, Matt, because I just love to hear cool stories. You got any stories, anything that kind of stands out as an opportunity to really help somebody out in a pinch, or maybe a funny story with a customer? I don't know. What do you want to share?
oh,
Now that you're on the spot.
I know. I don't know.
Or it should, you know, it could just be one of those things where, you know, you guys are just doing such a great job all the time as things are just kind of flowing smoothly and...
It's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's days that I could get a little fired up over there, but my guys, you know, or somebody late to work or something like that. Or if it's Father's Day and I get a guy that calls in sick and I have to show up, that was a day that I wasn't very happy. But
right.
I did just one kind of cool thing. I'm involved with the American Rental Association.
Oh, okay.
I'm serving as secretary for them for the California division.
Yeah.
But the American Rental Association is a national organization, and so our state division, we do events and stuff. But that's been really great to be part of. I think I'm on my 3rd year now, and I've got to meet all kinds of people, mainly in California, but all rental store owners, party rental owners, equipment rental stores, and we have a rental convention every year. Last year was in New Orleans.
Oh.
So we got to go to New Orleans for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then this year, it's the first time in 16 years, we're going to be down in Anaheim.
Okay.
So we're going to be down there. But it's been a really cool experience to just meet new people and be involved. And I went back to Illinois for a committee. We're on the committee for the rental show this year. So that was cool. That's a new experience for me. I've never done before, so it's pretty neat.
That's cool. You know, so my husband and I are going to New Orleans in a couple weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Don't stay down in the French Quarter.
That's where all the crazy stuff's happening. Yeah, so he likes to watch these like true crime shows and all that. Yeah. New Orleans is like showcased a lot. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's
it's an awesome town.
Yeah.
And we stayed down in the French Quarter, and I will not do it again, but it was a good experience. And I'll tell you what, it's an experience. Yeah, it's an experience. But there's some nicer areas. Gotcha.
That's where you go to visit, right?
Exactly, and then leave it before it's dark.
Great tip. Thank you for that.
Yeah, not a problem.
But that's the thing, you know, when you have those, it's for me, it's for business, and so you have those opportunities to really go travel, and so
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's been good.
It's good times.
Jennifer Nell says thank you for all you do for the community and schools and Little League.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to help.
That's awesome. So how we doing over there?
Doing good. I think we're ready to...
We're about ready for this raffle?
I asked if there was any other last minute shares.
Yeah. Well, very, very good. Yep. So
I'm picking?
Yeah, you get to do the honors.
Okay. I won't look.
Oh, yay.
Lana Parr.
Lana Parr, yay. Woo!
Congratulations, Mrs. Parr.
Yes.
Your husband has some construction to do at home. That's right.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yes. Well, thank you.
Yep, you can come to the shop, pick it up anytime, or let me know. I can bring it by.
Actually, I have to drop some school supplies off, so I can take it to her too.
There you go.
Perfect.
Or that. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be really convenient for her, especially today, because I know that everyone's hard at work today, working.
That's right.
Yeah. So just as a reminder for all you guys that watched last week. That's what is going on this weekend over at Creekside. They're building the playground. So today, tomorrow, and Saturday. So if you guys have a little time, you can get over there and donate a hand. I'm sure they could still use some help.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're trying to fit that into our schedule as well this weekend. So
nice.
Should be awesome.
Good.
Yeah, but so for everybody who shared, thank you all. We've got quite a few names here this week, and thank you guys all for watching and just for being a part of the show that's really all about you guys, and it's what it's all about.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It's so great getting to know you and to like find out everything that is offered at your business.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't know to what extent. I mean,
and we got a website too, farwestrents.com.
Perfect.
If you check that out, it'll save you a trip just to get an idea of what we got. So
I actually had my toe hitch put on through Far West.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then do you guys have a Facebook page as well?
Yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram. I'm in charge of that, and I'm probably not the best, but I like to take pictures of equipment as often as possible. But yeah, I don't even know how you Far West Rinse and Ready Mix on Facebook. I don't know if there's like a tagline or whatever, but
Find it, like it.
Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram. That's a lot more simple for me. at Far West Rinse, we're on there. We're just posting pictures and like 4th of July parade and stuff like that. We'll take pictures and post that. So yeah,
Good stuff. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great week. I'm not sure who our guest is next week.
It is, I'm drawing a blank. Oh gosh, I just feel it too.
That's okay. We have a fabulous guest next week
That's
that we'll
right.
tell you about later on in the week. And we just appreciate you guys all joining us. So thank you guys so much and have a great day.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.